Hello, what's up everyone? Been a little bit of time since my last video. I've kind of just been waiting on things to do with the car, but as you will notice, I've got something new. On my head, I've got the DJI Osmo Action 4 because I've always wanted to record some POV content, and what other way to do that than to get an action camera. And it's been really good so far. I like this camera a lot. But enough about this camera. We're going to be talking about my daily driver, my 2023 Honda Civic Type R. Now, I've actually recorded this video a couple of times already, but I didn't really like how the commentary came out. And that's also before I was messing around with the camera settings and whatnot. But now I think I've got it fairly dialed in. But it's actually been just about a month since I've purchased the Type R, and honestly I have zero regrets. This car is amazing. You know, from a reliability, comfort, and just overall like daily ability standpoint, this car, to me, I will consider this car perfect. There are a couple things here and there that could be better, but other than that, I really like the way this car, drives, how comfortable the suspension is in comfort mode. I really don't have any complaints, and the gas mileage is really good too. I mean, I'm 25 miles a gallon on this tank. Also, I apologize in advance for a little bit of a sort of unscripted type of video. Kind of want to get something out and wasn't really planning on scripting something, so I'm just gonna yap. It's 2024. I feel like a lot of people be yapping nowadays. I don't know where I'm going actually. I should be going this way. But yeah, this car has been nothing short of perfection for me. So as I said, I usually drive around 3 days out of the week, around 30 miles one way to work, and it's in a little bit of a cityscape, so the environment is a bit tricky to deal with at times in terms of a manual car and keeping the car clean and nice, and worrying about people bumping into you. But it's really not all that bad. I would think that stop and go traffic would be bad for me because I honestly hated it. Especially when I was daily driving my RSX, I was in a lot of stop and go traffic up there, and it really sucked. And that's kind of one of the reasons why initially I was going to get an automatic car. I knew that I was going to be driving pretty far and in a city, so it's going to be pretty busy. And I was going to settle with an automatic, but if you guys watched one of my previous videos, I talked about that, the reason why I really got this car is because when I visited my girlfriend in California and she has a manual Toyota Corolla Apex, I just feel like, I was like, this isn't too bad in terms of, driving a daily around that is a manual. And especially with these newer cars, there's a lot of, there's just a lot of comfort features, and the car being easier to drive in general, that kind of sets it aside and gives it the comfort and reliability again, and just drivability that a manual is, with the feeling of I'm not driving a manual, I'm just driving my car. But this is very much still a fun car. 320 horsepower is nothing to laugh at, especially with a car weighing this light at I think around 3,200 pounds. I mean, the car can get out the way if it needs to. I try not to beat on it too much, only because I don't really need to. Once I get on the highway, there's no need for me to speed, and I'm big on fuel economy. I love saving gas, saving the mileage. So yeah, I don't really beat on this car too much, and that's kind of how you can maintain this high of a a fuel economy. But yeah, if you are someone looking for a fun daily, someone that doesn't mind driving a manual every day, I would look at the Civic Type R. I didn't really look into too many options of other cars within this price range, and that kind of also had the same sort of what am I thinking of? Kind of has the same sort of quirks that this car has, you know, a hatchback, manual, turbo, 4-cylinder. I mean, things that come to mind, and maybe the new WRX, very obviously the Honda Civic Si, and the Integra. But I wanted something a bit more fun, so I bit the bullet. But it is a bullet that I would bite every time. What the fuck? Because this car is honestly perfect. I love this car very much. Again, like I said before, I don't really have too many plans for the car in general. I want a smooth driving experience. But, you know, I am a car guy. Car guy is gonna do what a car guy is gonna do. And I will tastefully and lightly modify it. I already bought a front lip from Aeroflow Dynamics, their V2 lip, which is at home, and I will be putting that on in a separate video. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the Type R, please leave them in the comments below. I want to have more things to talk about of this car, especially, you know, how my experience is, and I kind of want to just share all that with you guys and maybe convince you into getting your own one day. So I thank you all for coming along with this short ride to my buddy's house. If you are subscribed, thank you for the support. As always, I love you guys very much. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. I'm going to keep doing content on both my Civic Type R and also my Acura RSX Type S. Oh, hella dear. In the near future, especially because the RSX is my time attack car, or soon to be, at least. That's the hope for it anyway. Leave a like if you like the video, leave a dislike if you don't. Comment down below again if you have any questions about the car, if you want to discuss about cars or anything in general. I'm a chill guy. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.